Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the 4th grade scoop with Miss Cones. It is finally time for classroom setup day 1. I'm so excited. Before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below for any other videos that you are excited to see or would like for me to film. And to get started this morning, I do have a few more things to do around the house. I also have to pack some things into my car. But as I mentioned, I believe in my last video, or the one before that, one of those, I am not moving everything to my classroom day 1 of setup. I really want to only take what I plan on doing each day so that I'm not overwhelmed by, just because knowing me, if I put like a whole bunch of stuff in the room, I would get so off task. I will start putting something on a bulletin board, and then I'll be organizing things into bins, and then I'll go do another bulletin board. Yeah, so I just need to take a step at a time and get that done, and then move on to what I'm doing next. So I'm going to do this slow and steady and make a beautiful classroom, so I hope. So keep watching and we're going to get started. It took me a second, but I think I finally rounded up everything that needs to get to the classroom today. I've already taken a lot of stuff to the classroom, so this, I promise, is not everything I plan to do today. Like the bulletin board papers are already there, the borders are already there, books and stuff are already there. So this was just everything else. I think this is everything else that I need for today, but I wouldn't be surprised if I have to do some running around because I run out of something, can't find something, don't know where I put something. So I'm gonna get this moved to the car. I am absolutely in love with this sign I found at Hobby Lobby. If you've never been to Texas, you may not know this, but the skies are so beautiful. The morning sky and the night sky. It's just one of my favorite things about living here. Okay, so I have finally arrived at the school. Give you guys a quick before look at what's going on. But this is how my desks are looking right now. I set them up like this. Gives a pretty good little like triangle space here for instruction, and then it leaves this little path for me to walk through. But we will see. That will be, I got some time to play around with that. And then got some books already up there on that shelf that aren't labeled, aren't organized at all yet. Our first task is to try to get this section of bulletin boards set up. So feel free to watch and see what happens. First, to help with my sanity, I decided to make a small, little quick to-do list to help keep me on track. Over to my phone cam real quick because it's just a little bit easier to maneuver. So I have the first half of this big bulletin board done, which honestly I love it. I like this combination. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it when I was originally planning it, but I kind of like the contrast, and then I'm going to duplicate exactly how this half looks over there on that half, except for those stars will be light bulbs on the second black and yellow bulletin board. But I love this piece so far. So put the camera down, work on getting that second half done, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. All right, so finally got all 4 of these done. I really love the way it looks. I'm gonna back up for a sec. I know there's like chairs and everything in the way, but 4 of those, I'm loving. I'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look. So this one's like burlap was black, and I did end up layering that eucalyptus. And this one is black with like a yellowish gold with stars on the top. This one's just like that other black and burlap and eucalyptus one. And then this one is the black and yellow with light bulbs over top. I'm gonna play around with some furniture for a sec. And the desk, and see how that goes. So I apologize. I did not record as much as I wanted to. The camera started glitching, and then I had to charge it, and I honestly didn't want to be in here for that long today. I've only been here for about 2 hours, but I did get quite a lot done. So starting over here. Sorry about that. I had to put more space on the camera. So starting over here, for right now, I put this little welcome to our beautiful chaos sign just in the corner up there. And I actually think I might leave it up there because it's very like when you walk through the door, something that could catch your eye. And I'm going to be putting some of my fairies in their little fairy cages up here. So I actually think that's going to look really cute. I think I showed you guys this already, but I got all of these beautiful bulletin boards done. I moved some furniture around, so like I turned that computer table. All my chairs are still stacked up, so this is a bit of a hot mess, but I am pretty okay with how that looks. I moved these 2 little shelves right here because I'm also going to be using this horseshoe table as my small group table and my desk, just so I can make more room in the classroom to keep everybody pretty well spread out, which I'm actually surprised. I was able to fit all 22 of the desks in my room in here like this, which of course I'd love for tables to be grouped. We know that's not possible right now, so they're spread out right now almost I want to say, I think there was like 5 feet apart from center to center, but I think I'll be able to spread it out a little bit more. But on my roster right now I have 24 kids, so I did leave room for 2 more desks, but I need those desks because those just one in my room right now. Okay, back on topic. So I moved this stuff over here, which I still have to go through all of this. This was all just stuff that was here when I got the room. But I like that I had those, like, that counter space over there to put some of my items that I'll need next to me as my desk. I put that there so I could put some stuff behind me because I also need this to function as my small group table. I got this board done, which this one's gonna have, like, I kind of did this one really quick, so I might need to touch it up a little bit. I think there's a bit of a glare going on, but hopefully you guys can see it. So I put the eucalyptus border around the edges, covering like the silver part, and black here. And this is gonna be where I put like my classroom jobs up, and then probably just a few other like little decorations, or maybe some other, I might be able to split it in half and have it function as 2 different things because it's long, wider than I thought it was. Coming over here by the door, I have my cubbies right here by the door, and I did cover this side because it's not the prettiest of tables, but it'll work. I covered this side, and I'll add something else there too. I love this magnetic border. Like, this was so easy. It took like 2 minutes to put up, but I have this part bordered out for where I'm going to put my schedule, my cute little eucalyptus and wood hall passes, and then I did the same thing over on this side. So that's pretty much it for classroom setup today. I've made a little list of everything else that I need to get, like some more bins. Now I can kind of sort of better see exactly what it is that I want to do and what I'm capable of doing in this space. So hopefully classroom setup day 2 and beyond will be a lot more interesting than this one.